Well, the obvious difference, I suppose, is you haven't got a roof. I mean, you know, that almost goes without saying, doesn't it?
The thing that makes the Lido so special is the way that it enhances the outdoor. It's like swimming, wild swimming, but without the splish splash swash and the not knowing what you're going to come across.
It's just a completely different experience swimming outdoors. You do feel that you're at one with nature, and you could just look up to the sky and just forget about everything.
It's more mindful.
I absolutely love it. I mean, I also get asked whether or not I've got a favourite because I've swum in 75 or so. And if I'm honest, this is my favourite and it remains my favourite, but it is my home pool, so that's not surprising.
It's my second home and I just love it. There's nothing quite like it when it's a quiet day. It's in the week and it's really nice and warm and there's very few people here and you can just relax. Yeah.
I find it easier to swim outside than an indoor pool.
It's definitely hard to believe that there is somewhere like this in the UK. When the sun was out, it definitely felt like we were in Spain or somewhere on holiday.
My daughter and I, we moved here because of this pool. We came here for a day out. She was about 5, I think, and we had a really, really lovely day. And as we were leaving town, she said, "Oh, Mummy, this is great. Why can't we live here?" So we do.
I think it's just being outside and being able to swim outside and feel like you're in the fresh air while still swimming.
I like hearing the birds as they go overhead. I like feeling the wind on my wet skin. I like it when it rains. I love it when it rains.
I just love it. I love the community. I love the place. I love the swimming outdoors. I love just all of it really, and I just feel relaxed and happy. It's like my happy place. A lot of us call it our happy place, but it is my happy place.
Funnily enough, our history, we met at Woking Lido. Our history, our friendship started over 40 years ago through swimming.
You know, just being able to look out, and most of them are near the sea. You know, the vista is just amazing.
So some of them are huge and spectacular, and I call them the kind of grand old ladies of the Lido world. And the buildings are just Art Deco splendour. Beautiful.
I love it here. It's really, really nice. It's you almost feel like you're sort of swimming off into the sea because you know the other side of that wall there is the sea and you can swim down forever.
And sometimes it's lovely you're just the only one in the pool. It's like having your own private pool and just one lifeguard looking after you.
And there's always the thing about getting in a swimsuit or wetsuit and there's loads of people as well. So when there's less people around, you just like get in. That's fine.
Favourite thing about coming to the Lido? Well, I get to see some friends, some familiar faces. It's quite nice. But for me, it's like mornings like today where it's you've got a blue sky and there's not that many people around and you can't really hear much apart from the splashes and the seagulls. I don't know, I just like that. It's very calming.
I enjoy swimming because you just don't have to think about anything else. It is literally just you in your own little bubble, swimming up and down, focusing on one arm after the other.
One of the things that I would talk about, and I always will talk about, is the cold water.
Just get in there as quick as possible and bear the shock. I just think you just feel a sense of achievement after you've got in the pool and come out of it, because it is quite cold.
When it's cold, a bit, then when you get in and get over the shock, it's like really, really nice, and you just sort of feel like you can swim forever, and that's the point at which you have to get out. Yeah.
There's like a weird sort of butterflies in your tummy when you're on the side of the pool because you're like, it's gonna be cold, but I know in 30 seconds I'll be fine, you know.
It's beautiful. You feel like you're swimming inside a Fox's Glacier Mint. It is beautiful. I do love this pool because every time I come, I've been living here for 10 years now, and I still feel like I've had a little holiday, even when I've only been volunteering down here for 3 or 4 hours.
And for your mental health, I think just being outside and having a big sky, it's just stunning.
It's been nice to wake up and have somewhere to go on a Saturday morning, I guess, you know. It's good. Hangover or no hangover, you just show up, it's good.
How important it is to the community is evidenced by the fact that it was saved by the community, for the community, when the local council wanted to get rid of it and closed it. And we want Lidos to be able to survive, but to survive, they need swimmers. They need to be used.
I think it's really important to the community because it's for everybody, for families. It's just a real luxury to have something as lovely as this on our doorsteps.
big thing, I think, increasingly as you get older, also the social side. I mean, that's always been a big thing, but especially this winter, I found we've met a lot more people and talked to a lot more people.
The fact that I see the same faces here every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I imagine if I came here on Saturday at 11 a.m. I would start to see the same faces, you know. I think people base their lives and routines around places like this. I think people being able to, maybe people who don't have that many friends or that much family, they get to come down and see those faces even just for 5 minutes and have a chat and say hello.
You know, we've got to look outside of the box of it being a swimming pool. It's more than a swimming pool. It's a location, it's a destination.